Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning in to another exciting video here at Sci-Fi Academia, the YouTube channel. My name is Cademan David. We've been talking about Maul, Shadowlord, the TV show, and that's what we're still doing. So we're talking about episode 3 here. I haven't seen episode 4 yet. Okay, so anything I say is without the context of episode 4. Overall, I think this episode is my least favorite so far. It still does look pretty good. Pretty, I guess. But I just wasn't necessarily as blown away by it as I have been for the previous 2 episodes. And I think story-wise, a little bit was lacking in this episode. Like, not a lot was happening. We had the Twi'lek girl, and we had more of like Maul trying to get into her head, which was all fun and fine. We had the robot friend of the policeman sort of wanting to go against him, get the Empire involved, and that was fine and fun. We also had a conversation between the police officer man and I think I was previously calling him a turtle Jedi. He's more of like a dinosaur Jedi, I think, than anything else. Nonetheless, we had a conversation between them, which I think kind of points to my sort of theory or prediction that that character is kind of gonna end up being the Batman to this police officer guy's Gordon. Like, they're gonna end up working together. We'll see exactly how that goes down, and I'm interested to see it. I kind of think that's all we really had in this episode. Which, like, all of that is interesting and fun, and I'm still intrigued. It does seem like the story has hit a little bit of a buffer, and it's sort of the problem I see with a lot of streaming shows. How they're written is they're sort of made to binge, so then you don't really have satisfying individual episodes, because you're more of meant to watch them all together. And I really wish that TV shows would go back to more of having those satisfying individual episodes, that every episode has at least something of a story, instead of just a small part of a really long story. Yeah, so that's what's happening in Maul Shadowlord. That's sort of my thoughts. I'm excited about where it's going. A little bit less exciting because it seems like we've hit a bump on sort of a speed bump in the show, and maybe the next episodes will be good and exciting and fun and a good time, or maybe it will be more like the Disney Plus Loki show, where I was watching it and I was like, okay, this is an okay show, because this is my thoughts when I was watching season 2 of Loki. I thought, okay, this is a slow start, but the show is just getting started. And then I looked, and I saw I was over halfway through the season. And I was like, oh my goodness, if over halfway through the season, I still feel like I'm watching the first episodes, like, I can't be bothered to watch the season, because it just feels like it's wasting my time. It doesn't feel like it's telling a story. It just feels like it's giving me a bunch of setup for what they want to be an epic finale. And I just don't think that's good storytelling. So I am a little bit afraid that's what will happen here with Maul. We'll see, but overall, my hopes are still more looking on the bright side of things than the dark side of things. I wish that was intentional. It was not. But anyway, yeah, I'd love to hear what you're thinking about the show. If there's any reason you have to really dislike it, really like it. Do you think it looks ugly? I'm thinking the show is the prettiest Star Wars has ever looked, but you know, we all have different tastes and stuff like that. So I would be happy to hear just what any of you are thinking about the TV show. And of course, it is helpful for anyone to like the video or share it with your friends, or of course subscribe to the Sci-Fi Academia YouTube channel for more content on things like Star Wars, Star Trek, and Doctor Who, and, you know, every once in a while other science fiction stuff sort of in that realm. Thank you so much for watching, and I still don't know how to end a Star Wars video, so I'll just say, bye-bye!